Heyo, Jojo here, and welcome back to another episode of the Casebook of Arne. Last time we experienced Diana's very strange thoughts about love, and now we're gonna go check out Elise. Yeah. Let's go see her. I totally forgot where it said she was at. Is she in the maid's room? Most likely. Right? Yes. Ooh, I get to explore. Can I, no? Can't interact with anything. What about these books? Whoops. Mine with books about maids. Oh! Yes. Gotcha. Can I say anything about the mirror? No? If I try to go out, will she tell me, no, we're supposed to be in here? Oh, it won't. Oh, we're actually getting free reign. Oh, Mistress Lynn, how's Diana? It seems she still needs time to calm down. Don't mention Diana. I don't want to think about her. Is that so? Bernard and Hines still seem to be arguing as well. Where's Elise? Oh, I told her to go back to her room to check on you two. Did you not pass by her? Oh, that's right. I was out on the terrace with Diana, feeling the night breeze. Well, I'll go check on Elise then. Isn't it daytime? I could have sworn it was daytime when he beat up, Kai. Gramps added his notes. Aww. Anything in the fireplace? I'm going to go see Elise. There's no reason to go this way. There's always a reason to go this way. Can I go into the butler's room? Might get yelled at for entering without permission. The bathroom? Oh, that's a shame I couldn't interact with anything else. Hello. Ah, if it isn't Mistress Lynn. You're so jumpy. You scared me with that. Gordon told me to call for thou, so I was fretting when neither of you were here. Where did you go? I did doth be worried. I'm sorry, it seems Diana wanted to be alone for a little longer. By the way, Elise, is there something about that closet? Didst thou not know? I adorest closets. Oh my gosh, what are you hiding? I love the way they look. Verily, I was simply staring at it. There doth be nothing at all inside the closet. I don't believe you for a second. I'm not suspicious in the least wise. That's way too suspicious. Please let me inside. Or, yes, let me travel inside this closet of yours. Go to Narnia, maybe. You can't. There is some underwear that is much too risque for thee, mistress. Oh, I'm sure they're all just teddy bear patterned. That would be weird. It seems Elise absolutely doesn't want me to see what's inside. What would Elise want to hide? Could it have to do with the sound I heard on my way to Father's room? It might be time to tell a little fib. Oh, bluffing. Oh, I'm not good at this. Actually, Elise, I saw it. I saw you break. Make. Hide. Oh no, why would you do this to me? I don't know. We did hear that crashing sound. It sounded like it was broken. So, break. You see, I caught you in the act. I saw you break the vase. What? I heard a crashing sound, and when I went to look, there you were. Nay, I tell you, that isn't true. I just knocked it over is all. I still be right there on the second floor, right? Right? No, it isn't. It's the one that was formerly in the storeroom, because that vase is missing from the storeroom. Well, surely Bernard must have taken it then? Diana said it herself that Bernard is a thief, forsooth. What? How quickly you turn on your supposed lover. Elise, do you also think Bernard is stealing things? I'm sure it must be so. Really? Really now. So, if you want me to give back anything Bernard... Wait, what? Say the word. Oh, okay. I get it now. I had no idea he was doing such vile things. Really? Even if Bernard being a thief is true, it's not good to blame everything on him, is it? Why won't just you believe me? Elise's reaction makes it clear that she's hiding the vase. But she isn't going to just tell me the truth at this rate. What else can I do? Maybe... Heinz told me that there was a thing Elise hadn't returned to the kitchen. That must have something to do with this. The water? Well then, Elise. What about you-know-what? Or shouldst I know what? You should. It's nowhere to be found either. And it doesn't appear to be somewhere out in the open in this room either. So where did it go? Glass? Oh dear. Father's glass. You always returned it to the kitchen. But Heinz told me you hadn't yet. It wasn't in Father's room and it's not in this room either. So where is it? Did you break it alongside the vase? Also, if you could go into more detail about the risque underwear later. Did I read that right? I feel like I didn't read that right. Please, at least spare with me that. It's too soon for thee to engage in these things. Oh, Elise, seriously, what kind of underwear is this? Risque underwear added to notes. Alrighty then. So you tried to pour the water from the glass to the vase and broke both? I was up very late that night before searching for you, Mistress Lynn. So even the act of going to the kitchen made me very sleepy. Oh my god. I can't read today. I'm sorry about that too. So then, after breaking the vase, you were hastily cleaning the hallway and looking for a replacement. And that's when I heard Bernard's voice. I just finished destroying the evidence and was standing by the second floor vase with relief. I see. Why did you have to do all that to hide it? Afraid of... Huh? She saw something she wasn't supposed to. Oh, no, never mind. She was just terrified of Gordon's reaction. Huh? You doth not even know, Mistress Lynn, the true rage Gordon can unleash. He yells at me at least 10 times a day, and yesterday I was set to breaketh my record. Oh no, please stop talking. Elise, please. Again, Elise? He was certain to scare me half to death. Don't you realize, Mistress Lynn? Since around the 100th thing I broke, my senses hath become numb. I've come to think it's only natural that I break things. Why doth he yell at me so when I'm only doing something natural? Mistress Lynn, please keep this from Gordon. Oh, it's too late. Please keep it a secret. Yeah, it's a little too late. Sure, Gordon, how doth thee do? Sure enough, that broken vase was your doing. Now would you tell me all about it, nice and slowly? I'm sorry, please forgiveth me. Elise, we'll go to my room. That's weird. What are you gonna do, Gordon? Mr. Lynn, I'm terribly sorry, but our discussion about the future must wait until everyone's calmed down. Yes. Can I look in the closet now? Hang in there, Elise. Yes, I can. Sure enough, the broken vase and glass are here. But not much else of note. Still, steadily working these things out is important, surely. I was able to expose Diana and Elise's lies all on my own. Yeah, this is fine. I can manage this even by myself. It seems it'll take time for everyone to settle down. I should go back to my room and sort out what I've learned. Info, glass updated, and notes. No signs of sexy underwear. Oh my god. That's nice. Elise's dear teddy bear. Its name is Hamburg. Let me guess, her favorite food is hamburgers? Maybe, maybe not. Can we hear them? I can hear Gordon scolding Elise. Oh no, I'd better not go in there. What about the bathroom? She's gotta take a bathroom break, at least. We'll have to go in there eventually, right? I don't think we have gone into the bathroom. No, I don't think we have. This was always like this, right? I'm not gonna lie, it's been quite a while since I played this game. Huh? There's something on the wall. Is it from Arne? Also, why does this suspiciously look like maybe a trap door of some sort? Maybe it's just me. What's this about? Waiting in the courtyard. Is this from Lord Arne? I wonder why. Does he want to apologize once more or something? No, surely not, but even supposing he did apologize, would I be able to forgive him? If we end up working together to investigate again. Yes, I should really give some thoughts to how to handle that relationship between us. At any rate, I'll go. I thought we were gonna sort out our thoughts in this room, but okay. Can I make a phone call? Nothing? Nothing? Cool. Going to the courtyard, don't you know? I have a feeling it's not Arne, especially considering how dark it is right here. Like, I cannot even see my character. Do you want me to go out? I don't think that's the right choice. Wait, the ladder. I don't trust this. Lord Arne, where could he be? What's the doggos? Oh, what's the matter? Excuse you? What's wrong? It's me, remember? Oh no, why are you attacking me? The guard dogs bared their fangs and howled, preparing to leap at the girl at any moment. Oh. As the dogs leapt straight ahead, the girl desperately dodged out of the way. Cool. Not too hard. What's wrong with you? It's me. Eek. Okay. This isn't as panic-inducing. Please stop it. Oh dear. I go forward, right? Oh, what should I do? I'm cornered. I still haven't accomplished anything. And yet... Oh, someone. Lord Arne. You called? Of course. Lord Arne, why didn't you leave? What would I need to leave for? You said you didn't want to see my face, so I simply stayed someplace you wouldn't. More to the point, why are you out here being attacked? I don't understand it either. Why are the dogs... Talk about gnawing off the arm that feeds you. Huh? You've never heard that? It's a saying in Japan. Ugh. No, that's not how it goes. That's not how it goes at all. Such incessant barking. They're like dogs. They are dogs. Exactly. I see. So they're curs who forgot lessons they were already taught once. Begone. I feel like maybe they were ordered to attack, even though they knew her. Thank you so much. Indeed, you should be grateful. But I'm not going to forgive you just for this, Lord Arne. Ah yes, about that. There's something I must tell you about. If you care to listen, that is. What is it? It may get a little long. Let's return to your room. Understood. Oh, who's that? I still think it's Kai. I don't know. And so, in summary, control of my body had been taken from me. Do you think I'm going to believe that? I should hope you will, because it's the truth. In essence, this personality of mine also comes from this body's one remaining heart, and thus I too am ultimately a puppet. Quite delightful, is it not? Feel free to laugh. I wouldn't do that. To me, you're just Lord Arne. Is that so? Let me ask a few questions. What is it? Even if it wasn't your own intention, Lord Arne, do you have any thoughts about the people you attacked? Not really. Does it matter what I think? It wasn't the current me who did it. But no, I don't have any special thoughts about it. Then why did you apologize to me? Because it appeared I quite troubled you by having my body taken over by that fellow. It was an apology for my blunder in essence. Then one last question. Lord Arne, are you using me? Indeed I am, for the sake of solving this case. It would be a pain to gather info from around this mansion all by myself. I'd like to curtail the tedium, so as to enjoy this case as much as possible. What about it? Even if we can speak to each other, vampires and humans really do think differently, huh? I'm not certain how exactly we differ, but that much should be obvious. Vampires and humans are separate creatures. Humans can't understand the thoughts of animals, yes? Even so, I feel like I properly explained my feelings. Even he should be able to understand. Wait, what? Rewind. Even so, I feel like if I properly explained my feelings, even he should be able to understand. No, I guess that's wrong. Because even if I understand his explanation, that doesn't mean I'm okay with it. Trying to force different values on others won't resolve anything. But still, the using he talks about. What is it, Lynn Rhineweb? You've gone quiet all of a sudden. Ugh, come on. Why am I the only one so troubled by everything? Don't start shouting out of the blue. Understand? I won't forgive what you did, Lord Arne. I don't care if your body was taken over by another vampire or whatever. In fact, it's all your fault to begin with for losing to your own blood of all things. So sure enough, the fundamental issue lies with you. What are you doing losing when you call yourself the most heinous of vampires? Sorry, I might have gone a little too far. Is that how it is? Understood, Lynn Rhineweb. So you were irritated by my incompetence. No, that's not really it, but... Say again? Jeez. Lord Arne, well, for humans in general, it's painful to be hurt by those we're close to. And for whatever reason, you can't understand that. But even if you can't understand, could you at least keep it in mind? Right, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much. And also, sorry for hitting you. Don't worry about it. You might as well have been petting me. You didn't feel a thing. More importantly, I've been eager to hear what information you've gathered. More importantly. Understood. Alright, listen well to my efforts. Is this enough, I wonder? It feels like only a temporary measure. If we keep investigating together and run into other conflict. Enough of that. Organizing our information comes first and foremost. Well, that's everything I learned and what I know about the vampire Nacho. I have no issues with your findings about the actions of the humans, but you say Nacho is known as the Lord of Shadows and is belligerent with a serious appetite. Isn't that far too little to go off of? What do you expect? There's not much in the literature. Very well, I suppose. This case is connected to Nacho's heart, isn't it? Your father likely used it out of his desires to revive your mother. Perhaps it was even the killer themselves who taught him the black magic of reviving the dead. The Rhineweb pedigree is convenient as well. The influence held by nobles can often extend over the police after all. Furthermore, whatever his methods, it was your father gathering human parts. If his mental state was unstable as well, it would be easy to pin all the blame on him if needed. I suppose so, but I'll never forgive them for using father's feelings. Well then, allow me to sort out your information to help reveal said killer. Yes, go right ahead. Ooh, is it like a little mini-game? Oh, it's the same one we did earlier. Ooh, what's all this? Cute! So cute! Oh, her fangirliness is coming out. Right, it's your first time seeing it. Simply put, it's a stage made from my blood. Evilly, bloodily, adorably, nuento! Oh god. I get it, I get it, I get it. She's... I thought it good to see you cheering up, but stop that at once. It's creeping him out. I just started doing it subconsciously. Everything I'd been stubbornly keeping in came out just like that. Say, Lenny, there's something you might appreciate. Zizzy, what is it? Arnie's bored all the time, so he practices doing this stuff all by himself. That's too cute. I just want to decorate my room with you. Nope, not possible. The blood returns to my body when it's done. No, I was talking about you, Lord Arnie. Me? Boy, Linny, you really are strange. Nothing of the sort. Drooling again. Well, you see, when humans get excited, their body temperature rises, and so to lower it, that's sweat. This is going nowhere. Let us ignore Lynn Rhineweb. Huh? What? Please let me join in on this too. You became awfully bothersome all of a sudden when the subject is vampires. Just stay there and be quiet. Leave it to me. Let's organize the information Lynn Rhineweb gathered. Alrighty then. Alright, first, hold on a second. You got a map of the mansion and dolls of everyone? Don't be surprised at every turn. That's not happening. I'll just ignore you for a while. All that needs to be made clear in this case ultimately is who killed Lynn Rhineweb's father. Thus, the only actions we need to inspect are those of the humans in the mansion before and after the incident. The first ones to act before Lynn Rhineweb received the call from her father were the two maids. First, the short maid left her room to go to the kitchen. In doing so, she met the gardener and the chef, neither of whom moved until the incident occurred, yes? Yes, that's what they said. Incidentally, I take it you asked the guard, the maid, and the cook individually? Well, naturally. I questioned all three separately, and they all gave the same story. In that case, good. Now let's proceed. While this short maid was in the kitchen, another person left her room. Surely you know where she was headed. Of course. The bathroom, father's room. She went to the guest room. The guest room on the second floor. Precisely. Oh no, is this timed? But how do you know when it happened in this order? Or is that the time this occurred? Actually, I was watching from this mirror here. Yes, Zizzy saw both maids head to the second floor. The tall maid passed by here first. Oh, I see. In short, if anyone tried to go to the third floor, they would be witnessed by Zizzy on the second floor, or the guard in the dining room. I see. Of course, the guard is also a suspect, so we can't fully believe him. But for the moment, there are no contradictions in the people he claimed to witness or at the times. In addition, Zizzy was generally watching everything, so it should be no issue to proceed like this. Understood. And then she waited here. Then the maid left the kitchen right around when the gardener was spotted in the back. Action? What do you want me to do? Oh, move the ladder, right? The gardener wanted to reach the maid waiting on the second floor, but... Take the ladder? Yes. Oh, that's so funny. Place it there. Cool. Incidentally, Zizzy also saw the two of them in the guest room. Huh? And I didn't need to see through Diana's lies? You can generally assume that Zizzy saw everything in any rooms with mirrors. My hard work. But they quickly went into a blind spot and I didn't know what they were doing. So Linny did good. I sure did. Well, but there's no way to verify whether what that maid said was true or not. If Zizzy hadn't seen it, we wouldn't know if she was really in the guest room. By the way, Lynn Rhineweb. Yes? Do you think it would be possible to carry the ladder to the terrace on the second floor? I wonder, that ladder is really big. Kai always seemed to just drag it around. And also, there's a fence on the terrace. That would probably be hard to do alone, right? Indeed. Zizzy, was there any indication that the gardener left the room alone, then re-entered the mansion? Not just limited to the second floor guest room. Say the third floor guest room, perhaps? Unfortunately, I didn't see. Right, understood. Eep! I saw her pass through. Yes, we get it. The maid went to her master's room right at midnight every night, but then she recalled on this day she'd been told he didn't need water. Just around this time, Lynn Rhineweb received a call from her father. Now they both began to move. The maid couldn't be bothered to return the glass to the kitchen, so she tried to transfer the water to the vase but broke both. While she was doing this, Lynn Rhineweb prioritized going to her father's room. And there she arrived. Now, as for the maid's actions afterward. Oh. Maid wanted to destroy the evidence, but... Clean up? Yes? Didn't go this way. So she went up? To the storeroom. Right. She went and got this one. Oh! I didn't even mean to interact with that. Perfect. Obtained a vase. Just before Elise heard first witness Bernard scream, it seemed she was in the storeroom. Knowing her, it wouldn't surprise me if she was searching for a vase the whole time. She's so dim-witted. That's true. In summary. Let's say she took about 5 minutes cleaning up. And was searching the storeroom for a vase when you delightfully passed out. What do you mean delightfully? If only she'd left cleaning up the vase for later, she could have entered the storeroom sooner. That is interesting. At this time, everyone but the guard was inside a room. A convenient time to act without anyone seeing. As for this butler, it's not even necessary to give it thought. Given the placement of his room, he'd inevitably encounter someone going anywhere. If he went to the second floor, he'd pass Lizzie's room. If he went east, he'd encounter the guard. That's right. After doing some reading in his room, Gordon apparently talked with Hines in the kitchen. Bernard says he saw them too, and there's no contradiction with Hines' testimony. Incidentally, what was he talking with the chef about? The food menu for the next week and budgets, apparently. What a serious and dull old coot. Dull old coot? That's such a crude way to treat him. At 12:30, the guard was evidently called for by your father. Even Bernard didn't seem to know why he was called. I recall your father saying something about leaving the house together, did he not? Yes. If that was indeed what was going on, then perhaps the guard was meant to be the first witness. Meant to be? There was the corpse resembling your father, yes. He wanted him to see it and think he'd been murdered. Well, though he was in fact murdered. Father, why would you do something like that? But wait, why not just let the maids discover it in the morning? Indeed, I can see no merit to making the guard discover it. Perhaps that wasn't in the killer's plan. Well, more possibilities make it all the more delightful. There's nothing delightful about it. And after the guard used his key to open the door, he found you uncouthly passed out next to the corpse and screamed. Hold on, what's that uncouthly for? By the way, your father was holding his room key. Who else had a duplicate key? Besides Bernard's, the butler Gordon and the two maids also had keys. That's far too many. Oh, but Elise doesn't have one anymore. About a month ago, she flushed hers down the toilet. Since then, she hasn't been allowed her own. Instead, she has to borrow Gordon's, and if she doesn't give it back right away, she gets yelled at. What kind of system is that? So then, back to the short maid. Just before the guard found the corpse, she went down to the second floor to replace the vase. Yeah, she said Bernard's scream almost caused her to break that vase too. And in response to the guard's pathetic scream, the short maid, Elise, and the tall maid, Diana, the two of them assembled. But what was the guard doing at that time? Bernard's extremely averse to blood, so he was passed out, probably. It seems he fainted. Huh? Bernard can't stand the sight of blood at all. For instance, Elise sometimes blunders and cuts her finger, and every time Bernard runs over out of worry, that tiny little blood makes him faint. What a useless fellow. Isn't the fact that you might discover a corpse someday be the best part of being a guard? I'd hope that's a really rare occurrence. On the other hand, impressive he could become a guard. Well, at any rate, the maids then called for the others. And they too assembled. But where was Kai? That concludes our sorting out of the info. We also have a sufficient idea of motives. However, before we consider who the killer is, there's one thing I want to confirm with you. What is it? Lynn Rhineweb, those dogs of yours seem quite superb. Indeed, they will attack anyone but specific people, as demonstrated earlier. Yes, they should be friendly only to myself, father, and the gardener Kai. Then why do you think you were attacked? It's simple. There was something different about you. You were attacked, in fact, because they were too talented. Something different. So what was it? Probably scent. Could it be my scent? You're certain? Exactly. When did her scent change, though? After I regained consciousness, I had blood on my clothes, so I changed. But I'm sure just changing clothes didn't remove the scent of someone else's blood. I didn't notice it myself, but maybe the dogs responded to it. Exactly. I'm sensitive to the smell of blood as well, and though it's faint, you do smell blood. And it's not your own. In short... Hold on a second. What? What? I'm getting to the important part. She needs to take a shower, doesn't she? Oh, your blood went back, so you got big again. Wait, not that. You could smell blood on me too, Lord Arne? I said as much, didn't I? And so... No, not and so. That's really kind of embarrassing. Look, it's fine now. No, it's not. Now that I think about it, I haven't bathed 2 nights in a row. Ugh, now that I'm thinking about it, I can't stop. I can't focus on what you're saying like this. I'm going to go take a bath. Hey, hold on. We could talk later. Oh my goodness. Of course. Zizzy. Lynn, right? I know. Leave it to me. Oh, but I won't look inside the bath, of course. I'm a gentleman, see? Yes, so you say. But still, why is Lynn Rhineweb taking a bath all of a sudden? You definitely don't get a girl's heart, Arne. I mean, you need to get human feelings first. What are you talking about? Does she properly understand why she was attacked by the guard dogs? The note that called for her. The knowledge that she had the scent of blood on her. Clearly, she's the next one the killer is after. Maybe she was embarrassed enough that she couldn't even afford to consider that stuff. Utterly unbelievable. Wow. I'm revived. Truly, Lord Arne has no delicacy. That's a huge bath, if you can consider it that. Honestly, it looks like a swimming pool. Real vampires turned out to be completely different from what I imagined. It's really kind of a shock. I've been disillusioned, but vexing as it is, their abilities are still cool. Really now, what's with you, Lord Arne? Come to think of it, I wonder if vampires take baths. I've read that they can't stand running water. I should ask him later. Well, never mind that. I need to thoroughly wash off this blood scent. If Lord Arne hadn't saved me, I might have died. You're just getting that? I don't have the power to protect myself. Of course, I understand that wisdom alone isn't enough, so I need Lord Arne's help. But, I really do need to think about how to go about interacting with him. Lord Arne uses me in this case to enjoy himself, and I use his strength and wisdom to help solve the case. But when I say I'm using him to solve the case, aren't I just trusting that he can do it? Isn't this so confusing? Just what is the difference? Humans and vampires. Lord Arne and I, trusting, using. Come to think of it, why was I attacked? Actually, there was that note in my room, and the fact I had blood on me, that wasn't a coincidence, was it? Oh. Oh no. Lynn Rhineweb, how long are you going to be in there? Isn't this much too long for a bath? Don't come in here. Well now, Lynn Rhineweb. Killed by the culprit after all. What? No. Well, you're still alive? I'll get you out of there for now. Oh dear. Lord Arne. That was clearly a fatal wound. So I thought you were long since dead. I see I'm going to die. Even when I'm suddenly on the verge of death, you aren't surprised. Well, I was able to predict it. So, did you see the culprit's face? They suddenly came from behind, so I didn't see. Ah, how useless. It's cruel. It was you who didn't listen to everything I had to say, right? What are you laughing about? Mother said she wanted to die smiling. Are you happy to die? That's not it. Did your mother die happy? She said she wanted to live. I see. So, Lynn Rhineweb, what about you? I also want to live. That should be obvious. I haven't accomplished anything. Even though I'd finally decided to do something on my own, I chose to, all by myself. I'll catch Father's killer. Ugh. No, I don't want to die yet. I don't want... I see. Yet very soon you will undoubtedly die. Toyed with by the killer, never to be the starring role, you were a helpless puppet in the end. Just do as a supporting character does and step off the stage of this puppet show. But I'll give you a small mercy. If you have any last words, I'll hear them. He's my blood? I didn't quite catch that. Please suck my blood. Oh no. Fangirl to the end. Oh my god. Lynn Rhineweb, you. To think you'd be saying that even now. Those who have their blood sucked by a vampire become the vampire's puppet, gaining miraculous healing. But just like it sounds, a puppet is a puppet, with no sense of self. They only obey the vampire. So you're saying you wish to live, even if it means becoming a true puppet. I don't know if that's what she intended. But we're talking about the vampire fanatic. So that's not what you mean to say. A puppet is not a vampire, so puppets are not immortal. As such, they cannot recover from such a fatal wound. You want the blood of Nuentote, don't you? Is she gonna turn into a vampire? I don't need the blood of Nuentote. Oh? Lord Arne is fine. What do you mean? Give me Lord Arne's. Please, give me Lord Arne's blood. My blood? Is that different from the blood of Nuentote? Answer me, Lynn Rhineweb. Don't just go ahead and die, you. Very well, Lynn Rhineweb. You may live a little longer. Oh. So you can still use your voice. Don't speak in the middle of it. Are we gonna see the chomp? Nope. I feel like I've done something I really shouldn't have. There, the blood-sucking you so desired. Rejoice. I guess it is, but... What the heck was that reluctant blood-sucking? You seem able to move well enough. Thank you very much. She looks like she got punched in the face. There's no need to thank me. After all, in just a few minutes you'll become a mere puppet and meet death. Before that happens, answer my question. What do you mean, my blood? By Lord Arne's blood. I mean Lord Arne's blood. Yes, I'm asking you what that means. The blood that runs through this body is that one of my remaining heart. In short, it isn't mine. Maybe that's true, but the blood of the other kings is there too, right? Indeed it is. If you dissolve salt in pure water, it becomes salt water, right? There's no turning it back to pure water. I thought maybe this was the same thing. In other words, the one heart serving as master, and the 8 other kinds of blood mixing in. That is what my blood is. And now my blood is mixed in there too. Indeed, vampires don't digest the blood they drink. It mixes with their own and enters the body. I see, an interesting thought. I'll keep it in mind. So please don't make me sad by calling yourself a puppet. Quite a thing to be told by someone about to become a puppet. Well, Lynn Rideweb, I no longer have use for you, but I at least extended the time until your death. Shall we enjoy a last conversation? I was thinking about the relation between humans and vampires. No, me and you. And I thought so deeply about it, I just got myself confused. I trust in your strength and wisdom. Even now, I think they can solve this case. But you were using me to investigate the mansion, right? Exactly. Trusting and using, it's all a matter of the distance between hearts. I had no other option but to get your help, but I'm sure even if I'd refused to investigate, you would have found another way to solve the case. Naturally. I expect I'll have no problems even with you dead. Well, of course, you have plenty of information now. However, with the death of my client, my duty to solve the case also disappears. No, I'm going to solve this case. Just give up already, Lynn Rideweb. What are you trying to get at? You mentioned your relation with me. Lord Arne, I'm going to use you. What? Use me? You? A human? Such a fool up to your last moments, Lynn Rideweb. You were at least a little amusing. But do you think I would accept having you use me? If I let myself be used, it would not be interesting. But if it were an interesting turn of events, what then? While I said I was going to use you, I do truly believe in your abilities. I can't imagine I'd be able to solve this case without your help, Lord Arne. So, until this case is over, use me. Have me dance in your palm and entertain you. Go ahead and use me as a tool, if that really is the appropriate stage for me. So, the show we've been having until now wasn't appropriate for you? Of course it wasn't. I'm not a puppet, I'm a human with my own will. There's no way the puppet show I've been part of until now was where I belonged. I'm the star of this show. Only I can be the lead role in this case. Any play in which I'm not the star is a complete piece of junk. You want me to once more put on a show where you are the star? Lord Arne, are you going to say you can only put on puppet shows made... Wait, what? Are you going to say you can only put on puppet shows made of blood? There we go. So, I'm to manipulate a human with a will as a human, keeping her human. But Lynn Rideweb, did you not say it yourself? I don't understand the feelings of humans. Do you think I could put on a show? You can always use me for guidance, right? I'll certainly let you do so. And doesn't the added difficulty posed by you not understanding make things more delightful? Furthermore, my delightfulness is Lord Arne approved. Indeed. I've never met a human as delightful as you. And you know, if I'm the audience for this stinker of a show we've had, I'm booing the heck out of it. I'm here thinking, give me my money back. And as a client too, I'm terminating my contract with this lousy detective. I've already paid a fee up front, so I have a right to take it back. I see. Terminating contract. And paying you back. I'd never thought of that. How delightful. Ah, you're truly delightful, Lynn Rhineweb. You'll give it back, won't you? My blood. Are you saying that with a true understanding of what it means to give you my blood? Yes. Trading our blood. In other words, performing a blood pact. And turning you into a vampire. However, I should make it clear up front, there's no guarantee a blood pact will succeed. Even so, there's a chance I could survive. To both use you and be used by you, I'm not going to die. Right. Get up, Lynn Rhineweb. What? Now, have you any final words as a human? Even if my blood becomes a vampire's, I'm sure my heart will remain human. I see no need for final words. I see. Then let's begin, Lynn Rhineweb. Oh my god. Ye of pure white, be dyed crimson in your entirety. Thy soul will be forever trapped here, your body rendered meaningless. Upon the name of Arne Nuento, this I declare. The name of our new buffoonish compatriot is Lynn Rhineweb. Now let us dance together joyously. Oh my god. I love the effort that this game makes with the visuals like this. The rest is up to you, Lynn Rhineweb. Rise once more onto the stage. And that seems to be the end of this chapter. I really liked it. And I'm glad that it's not over. We still got another portion of the game left to play. Anyway, that's all the time that I have left. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!